This is the Jack Murphy Podcast. Here's your host, Jack Murphy.
Look at me. My hair is back, Daniel. It's almost back to its full former glory after that disastrous cut, looking thin. I'll be honest with you. I don't know how we don't have more subscribers to the podcast just based on my rugged handsomeness alone.
I don't either. It's amazing to me. I was just thinking about it today.
I mean, we're inching towards 600 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do it. Me and Daniel would appreciate it. Like the video and all that good stuff. Now, I want to speak directly to people, manufacturers who put things on the condiment aisle at the supermarket. Where do you do your shopping, Daniel?
Between Kroger and Walmart.
Yeah. Well, we have Harris Teeter, which is owned by Kroger, so it might as well be Kroger, right? Anyway, I'm walking down the condiment aisle. They got salad dressing and everything. I talked about this on my walk in the woods this morning. But somebody had broken, I guess it was gourmet dressing because it was in a glass bottle. Normally they're in plastic.
Yeah.
They had broken a big jar of blue cheese dressing.
Mm.
And I was walking down through there, and I was just like trying not to retch and throw up in the aisle because of the smell. And I think this blue cheese dressing thing has been perpetrated on the American public long enough, and it's time to end it. Like, I can't even sit at the table with somebody that's eating it because the smell.
But see, I'm just the opposite.
You like it?
I make my own, and it's so good.
I just can't imagine the person who first broke open a block of blue cheese smell that stench.
Hey, this is rancid.
They smell that stench and then just said, I think I'll take a bite of that. And then they said, you know what? I'm going to crumble it up and add some buttermilk or something to it and make a dressing to ruin a perfectly good salad. I mean, I can't even look at it hardly. And the fact that it's blue, it's so rotted that that's what dead people do. They turn blue.
Yeah.
And so you're eating cheese that's turned blue like a dead person. Think about that.
Oh, yeah.
And yet, people continue to buy it. People even take a perfectly good chicken wing and ruin it.
By dipping
it in blue cheese. It just drives me nuts. So I am again the blue cheese, and I'd like to see President Trump ban it from the marketplace as soon as possible. I'd like to see an executive order banning the blue cheese dressing.
Inspection Act.
It's the worst.
Oh, blue cheese.
Now, Daniel, we talked about something similar to this on one of our podcasts a few months ago, and I didn't know it was this common, but we got another lady that's been on social media talking about her unusual body formation. It's another woman with 2 vaginas.
Oh, hey now.
This is something in the water or something. There seems to be more and more. Now, didn't you say you'd had a friend that knew somebody? No?
Let's don't go there.
He doesn't want to talk about it.
Don't go there.
He's holding back during the podcast. The truth is, he knew somebody that dated somebody who supposedly had 2 vaginas. You know, when you're in high school, if you find something like that out, that's all you're going to talk about. Have you heard about old Darlene? She's got 2 vaginas. And then the mind starts doing all kinds of things. Which one?
Or her sister Marlene or Kathleen or...
Which one? How does that work? But anyway, here's a grown adult woman talking about this in an adult way because she has to live with it every day and it's a problem for her.
I'm Annie and I have 1 uterus for work and 1 uterus for dating. My condition is called uterus adelphus, which means that I have 2 reproductive systems. So I have 2 uteruses, 2 cervixes and 2 vaginas. I really struggle with dating because of my job. But then I also like to think and say to myself that I wouldn't have this personality if I didn't do this job. I wouldn't be... Oh, why am I sad? I wouldn't be this girl who's really... Well, I would, but I've learned to be really charismatic and hold myself on camera and be funny. And
see, I don't know what her job is, by the way. I just.
Well, you can only imagine.
You think she's on OnlyFans or something?
I love football because my job allows me to like spend all day sitting on a Saturday and a Sunday just watching the football. And these are all the things that boys like, oh wow, she's like made in a lab. Like,
oh, maybe she's like a cheerleader for the soccer team or something.
Like, how cool is she? And I have a healthy sex appetite because of my job. And what always happens is every time, you're a great person, I love your personality, you're amazing, like you're actually perfect, but I hate your job, or I hate what you do, or I can't look at you the same way thinking about your job. I would not quit my job for a man. All I want is to feel wanted, and I feel wanted in a
I'll be honest with you, I'm more interested in her job now than the two vaginas.
Yeah. What did she do?
I'm going to have to do some more research and find out. It was just a clip that I saw on the TikTok, and I grabbed it because, I mean, I don't think no guy's going to say he's not going to date you because you have two vaginas. Now, I don't know what her job is, but it would have to be, you know, it'd have to be OnlyFans or cheerleader or something. I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's probably one of those.
Now, in the hypothetical situation that I was talking about with you earlier, totally hypothetical, how did that person deal with it, Daniel? Just totally hypothetical.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I have so many questions. Is there a possibility that we could get this person on the podcast? Because I have a lot of questions, as I think most men do. You're talking about two vaginas, a lot of questions. All right, we'll move on. Let's go from too many vaginas to not enough vaginas. So Todd Bridges, who he's an actor and had the one big show way back in the day, Different Strokes, and he was the co-star on that. And then he was on Chris Rock's show, Everybody Hates Chris. But other than that, like a lot of those child actors, you know, his career pretty much petered out after that. But I just saw a story this morning. It said Todd Bridges is getting divorced. And I thought, God, the guy can't catch a break. He can't get any good acting gigs. And maybe he's got a nice wife to comfort him. And now she's dumping him. And it's just looking bad for him. And then I saw a picture of him and the wife together. That's a guy.
Oh, I would say there's probably a shot put record involved there.
There's a team missing their shot putter right now because she's at the courthouse filing for divorce from Todd. That's a dude.
Oh, it's got to be. And
he's a big dude, too, because Todd Bridges is pretty tall. Let's see that again. I mean, that is not a very attractive dude either. I mean, look how manly.
Huh. What you talking about, Willis?
You know, if you took away the wig, the hair, and everything, it looks a little bit like our cousin Jeff, just slightly in the face, doesn't it? I'm only kidding.
Linebacker.
Yeah, she could play middle linebacker for sure. But anyway, her and Todd, they're getting divorced, bless her.
That's Ricky Tidwell's mother.
By the way, speaking of Todd Bridges, this is a pretty cool idea. Listen to this. No, they haven't had anything on E! Channel. Can you think of anything that's been on E! Channel that you've watched in the last 15 years? Remember, it was hot
I've
at one
hardly
time.
watched any TV. If it's not Andy or Everybody Loves Raymond or, you know.
Well, the E! Channel was pretty hot there. Oh, by the way, speaking of Andy Griffith, Monday on the podcast, we have a video, a friend of ours. He's kind of a creepy guy. His name's Roger, and he's a salesman. He does a lot of traveling, but his hobby is grave finding. And there's a website. Now, I've been to this website, and if you've never done it, Daniel, it's pretty, I wouldn't say creepy, but it's called findagrave.com.
Mm-hmm.
And you go there and you just enter the name. And what they've done is people walk around cemeteries and take pictures of graves, and they upload all these pictures to these people at findagrave.com, and then they post them on this website. And, their goal is to have every grave in the world on there. But anyway, not our friend Roger. He doesn't just go to the website. He actually goes out and finds the graves.
The grave.
And he found a big star from the Andy Griffith Show's
Don't ruin
grave.
it. Don't ruin
Well,
it.
I'm not going to say who, but we have a video of him exploring the cemetery, finding the grave. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
But there's a new E-series coming, and here's what they do. This is what I find fascinating a little bit. The only thing is, these people might be so irritating you might not want to watch. They're going to do a reality show featuring canceled celebrities. They're going to live in a house and seek redemption. So, people that got canceled for various reasons, like Chris Brown, he beat up a bunch of women. He beat up Rihanna. Amber Heard, the one that sued Johnny Depp and lost. James Franco, who was a pretty big movie star, and then he had a lot of sexual... he got Harvey Weinstein. A lot of women came forward and said, hey, he... tried to get me to have sex with him, and I didn't want to, and he forced himself on me. Shia LaBeouf, who's had a lot of problems. Jesse Smollett, the actor that claimed he was attacked, that time.
What was it that the black comedian called him?
Jesse Smollett. Jesse, he said he's a French actor. You're talking about Dave Chappelle. He called him Jesse Smollett, the French actor. CeeLo Green, what did he do? Except have a horrible music career.
He was like a big American Idol thing.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, what did he do that got him on the outs? Michael Richards, who was
we all know that one.
Seinfeld, J.K. Rowling, Blake Lively, anyway, Roseanne Barr. So anyway, they're going to put them all in a house, have a reality show. That might be pretty cool when you get that many.
It'd be funny.
You get that many obnoxious people all together in one place. It might turn out pretty good. Who knows?
Oh, I think he called him Juicy.
Oh, yeah, Juicy Smollett.
Juicy Smollett or something.
Yeah, the French, the famous French actor. I still find it hard to believe that they let that guy back in to show business after what he did to...
what a racket that was.
Yeah, claiming...
the biggest crock I've ever seen in my life. Oh, these guys beat me up. And
it gives the dignity of black people and racism a really bad name. Is what it did. And yet Hollywood took him right back. And in Chicago, of course, the judge let him off with a little slap on his limp wrist, and off he went.
There's no fatigue up there.
No, there's no black fatigue in Chicago, that's for sure. Well, it's a new year, and a lot of people, myself included, I'm really serious about my...
ICE is beyond reform. ICE is totally out of control. And this week, I intend to introduce a bill to abolish ICE. We need to make ICE go away, but we do not need the murderers. We do not need these paramilitary organizations, members on our street terrorized.
Trying to eat right and work out even more in the new year, Daniel, because I look every time I turn around, one of my old friends is in a assisted living or nursing home or dying or something, and I'm trying my best to make sure I don't wind up at some assisted living.
It's like weekly.
Yes.
I talked to the funeral home owner here not too long ago, and he said since Thanksgiving, they have had 47 bodies in a town this small.
He's raking it in, isn't he?
He's the only funeral home owner in the county.
I'm surprised one of those big companies hadn't bought him
Well,
out.
there's their funeral home and there's a black funeral home.
Mhm.
And you know what the name? You're gonna love this. The name of the black funeral home is Bruce and Stiff.
I'm not sure that's good.
I'm not making that up.
I'm not sure that's good marketing.
Bruce
But
and Stiff.
anyway, just recently there was a guy that I grew up with that was, I think, a year older than me, and he passed away, and he'd been in assisted living for like 3 years. 3 years.
Well, you're old, Jack.
Well, I know, but I'm not ready for assisted living. I walked 6 miles
I
up
bet
and down.
Michelle thinks you are.
I walked up and down a mountain this morning, 6 miles, I'll have you know. But anyway, a lot of people are trying to live healthier, like this guy. Now, I'm not sure how healthy this is, but he's got a tip. If you're stuck eating fast food, listen to this.
This shit got me out here. You know what this is? It's a peeled chicken nugget because I don't want the carbs.
Hey, listen, Areola Grande. Just get the grilled chicken nuggets.
Areola Grande. I love it.
I got to see that again. You don't notice it at first, and then that's all you can see.
Shit got me out here. You know what this is? It's a peeled chicken nugget because I don't want the carbs.
Hey, listen, Areola Grande. Just get...
Oh, man. Oh, man, that is too much.
Areola Grande. I like that.
Well, we've had another incident, Daniel, of some left-wing liberal. Anyway, somebody like that has gone down to Hollywood and defaced President Trump's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. It's horrible. Look at that. What do they write on there? Terrorist, pedophile, traitor, tyrant. They wrote on there with Sharpie. But you know what? Trump will just have it taken up in a brand new one. I think he's had about 10 put down. He don't care. Y'all keep tearing them up. He'll just keep putting them down. Does not bother him at all.
I do not get, we've had a lot of bad presidents, but I don't get the hate factor.
I
mean, did you like Biden? Did you like Obama?
I didn't like their policies, and I didn't.
But I mean, did you act like a fool?
No, I didn't hate them.
You didn't agree with everything?
I didn't hate them. I just didn't like their policies.
But I mean, it's like you didn't act like a fool.
No, but see, the thing about now, it's that objective truth has gone out the window.
Yes.
It used to be 2 + 2 = 4. Well, you've got teachers now who are saying that's not true for everybody. And you go, I actually saw a teacher say it, and you go, what? And she goes, yeah, for some minority children, that may not be their truth. 2 + 2 may not be 4. I go, what are you saying? So I love Josh Hawley. Listen to him talking to this liberal doctor. She's testifying before Congress, and this is a medical doctor who can't tell him what a woman is.
Do you think that men can get pregnant?
I'm not really sure what the goal of the question is.
The goal is just to establish a biological reality. You just said a moment ago that science and evidence should control, not politics.
Again, as I'm saying...
Let me just remind you what you testified to a moment ago. Science and evidence should control, not politics. So, can men get pregnant? That's a yes or no question. It really is, I think.
I think you're trying to reduce the complexity of a lot.
I'm not. I'm trying to get, it's not complex. I'm trying to answer, and I'm trying to test, frankly, your veracity.
I think you're also conflating
This is
male
extraordinary.
and female with...
No, I'm not conflating male and female. They're two different things.
We are sitting here in 2026 America, watching a licensed medical doctor testifying before the United States Congress unable to say whether men can get pregnant. This
or have periods or anything. I mean, again, objective truth is out the window in this day and age.
Can you imagine if either one of our fathers were alive
Oh, no.
and they watched that?
I cannot.
I mean, think about it.
No.
Can you only imagine?
If the heart attack didn't kill him back in 1977, it would have today. I'll tell you that.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, well, you know, it's amazing that she didn't say, yes, men can get pregnant.
Right.
You know, it wouldn't have surprised me one bit if she'd have said that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So I had to be gay for 5 minutes just to prove that I was a man. And a lot of y'all look at me like, how is that possible? Well, let me explain myself. I was in the shoe store buying some sneakers, and this guy walks over to me and said, hey man, there's some nice sneakers. Where'd you get them from? And without even thinking about it, I told him where I got my sneakers from, and we chopped it up. And then after we get through talking, this guy walks over and puts his arm around the guy that I was talking to. And he whispers to me, get the hell away from my man. You get your own man. Now, nobody in the store heard him say that to me, and I should have been like, you know what, man, go on about your business. But pride was like, don't let him talk to you like that. You speak up for yourself. And I was like, yeah, you right, pride. I should say something. So I said the first thing that came to my mind, I was like, hold up, nigga. I'll take him. If I want him. But that's not what I should have said, because nobody in the store heard them being gay. They only heard me being gay. And I had to try to explain to everybody in the store they were gay first. I was just trying to out-gay them. I ain't even...
Now, Daniel, I know that you have, sometimes you've had a problem with some of your neighbors. They like to run the weed eater and the blower constantly. And it bugs the hell out of me. The neighborhood I live in now, the houses are a little too close for my comfort, quite frankly. And this one guy across the street, I got this Asian guy. He's a nice guy, but I think he's ADD. And he runs his blower every day. I mean, if there's a leaf, he gets that damn blower out and said one of them 2 strokes, and he cranks that thing up and just for hours. I just want to go over there and choke him out.
I know.
Drives me so crazy. I mean, cut your grass, blow off your driveway, and be done with it. We don't need to be out there blowing all the time. And in the wintertime, just let it go.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Let it go.
My neighbor stays high all the time, so he rides around in circles in his yard for like 3 hours on a half-acre lot.
I mean, just let it go till March, and then we'll get out there and cut the grass, and you can run your blower a little bit. But this running your blower every damn day in the wintertime's getting on my nerves.
Hey, got nothing else to do.
But the reason I bring this up is you could have a worse neighbor than the one you got. How would you like to have this guy for your neighbor?
It's all a part of his plan to prepare for war. Hundreds of sandbags piled high, plastic in place of grass, fishing lines across the yard, and dozens of peanut butter jars. Some neighbors say it's an eyesore.
We're here in the city, you know. We want our place to
Look at
look
these
good.
houses.
That makes the whole community look horrible.
Sure
Due to the
does.
standing water and bugs.
Yeah, I got asthma. My grandson got asthma.
You got
I'm
what?
diabetic now. All kinds of junk. I mean, green water running over there on me. He has bags of corn that's busted open. Maggots is coming out.
Oh, no.
Maggots.
What the hell is he thinking? Guy's obviously mentally ill. Why isn't the city out there doing something about that?
Definitely. Definitely. They need to put him in a bunker somewhere and just let him be happy.
Yeah, exactly. He'd be a lot
You're safe
happier.
now. You're in a bunker. You're safe.
Yeah. Well, I would, by the way, I want to welcome to the program. We have a brand new sponsor on the program today, Daniel. I'm happy to welcome Waffle House.
At Waffle House, we haven't changed a thing. Same great food, the friendliest service in town. Same late night riots. Come experience our version of Southern hospitality and get a free side of ass kicking with your scrambled eggs and hash browns. Welcome to the family. Waffle House. We haven't changed a thing.
I haven't been to the Waffle House in a long time. I need to go.
Oh, I haven't either. But, Rodney had never been to one until he was 50-something years old.
Shut up.
That was the devil, according to his parents. You can't go to the Waffle House.
Why?
That's sin.
It's what?
That's where all the drunks hang out.
Well, you can go for breakfast after they've left. You don't have to go at night. Speaking of Rodney, I got a video I want to play for you. When I saw it, it kind of reminded me a little bit of Rodney. There's a guy in Altadena, California, which is right on the verge of the Pasadena area. Pacific Palisades, where they had the fire out in California. A lot of Altadena burned. But after it burned, this guy, he's got a little crawl space under his house, and he kept hearing stuff under his house, Daniel. And he didn't know what it was. And then he found out what it was. And you won't believe what it was.
Now at 1, after more than a month under an Altadena home, a California black bear is packing its bags.
Can you believe how big that thing is?
How did he get in there?
Well, I'll show you in a minute, but look at him. He's about tore that gas meter off the house. That's the hole for the crawl space he's coming out, and he can hardly get out.
And looking for a new place.
Cost you anything. So they flew down here, and they got him out.
And how did they get him out exactly?
Well, it was sort of the same methods that Fish and Wildlife used. They used paintball guns.
Able to do it, and then, of course...
So we've been following this story for about a month and a half now, so you see the crawl space right there. The guy would put, like, plywood over it, wire over it, and the bear would just rip it right off, and he'd go in, he'd be gone all night, and then he'd come in the morning and sleep all day up under the house. And, of course, the guy, he's just scared he's going to run into the bear at the wrong time, and the bear's going to get him. So finally what they did, some people came down and they built they stopped up the hole, but they put a pad down with electricity running through it. So when his paws touch it, he gets shocked. That's how they finally get rid of him.
By the top dogs in Sacramento
Look at him.
to pull away and end that. But this time, these guys came in here, and by the time they went in the crawl space,
look at that gas
they were in and out
meter.
of here, and so was the bear in 10 minutes. What were your you process all this? The bear leaves
Look
and
at him.
returns. You're looking at the video now of him walking back up. The good news, though, is right after he left, the first time you boarded it up and you put a mat on it that basically gives him a little bit of a shock to leave, and that was supposed to work, and it did work last night.
Yeah, the Bear League loaned me a couple of these bear mats because they said he could just rip that plywood, that temporary plywood that's only a temporary fix. And they left those mats there. And it's a typical thing on an electric fence for cattle and things like that.
That's the biggest black bear I've ever seen. 500 and something pounds.
Yeah, he's a big one. He's a big boy.
I mean, that is just nuts. And
they kill them around here that big.
Well, I was going to say, the state wouldn't help this guy at all. It was a volunteer organization that kept coming out.
The wildlife people wouldn't do anything?
I guess California, they're protected.
Huh.
We can't kill the bear or whatever,
you can't kill a plant or anything out there.
Can you imagine living in your neighborhood and there was something like that roaming around all night out in your yard?
There probably already is. But I get worried about taking the garbage can out at night.
All right, there's a big weekend of NFL football coming up. I'm excited about it. Some good games coming up over the weekend. Panthers won't be in any of them, or the Falcons won't be in any of them.
No, but the Rams will, and that's my team.
Rams.
I'm all in for Stafford right now.
All right, good. I hope they do well. What about Harbaugh going to the New York Giants? That's a big deal.
Well, it was whoever was first was going to get him.
Well, he was first. Everybody else has got to wait till the playoffs are over. Since he was fired, he was able to go ahead and go talk, and nobody else can. So he had his pick of the jobs, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
I wish they'd do that in college.
Yeah. Thank you so much for checking out the Jack Murphy podcast today. Go ahead and subscribe down there at the bottom.
We need 1,000.
We need at least 1,000. Like the video and subscribe. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll be back on Monday with another Jack Murphy podcast.
Thanks for watching the Jack Murphy Podcast. Remember to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Go ahead, ring it. Get alerts when a new episode drops, and tell your friends about the Jack Murphy Podcast. But only the cool friends, please. Tune in next time for another episode of the Jack Murphy Podcast.